In the previous video, we saw estimation to nearest tens by rounding off, and in this video, we will see estimating to nearest hundreds by rounding off. So let us start with the example. Round off the following numbers to nearest hundreds. So the number given to you is 410. Now you know 410 lies between 400 and 500, and you know it is 410 is closer to 400. So since 410 is nearer to 400, it is rounded off to 400. Let us take another example. 889. Now 889 will lie between 800 and 900. If you see, 889 is closer to 900. So since it is closer to 900, it is rounded off to 900. Now 149. 149 is closer to 100, right? 149 will lie between 100 and 200. Now since it is closer to 100, it is rounded off to 100. So this is how we estimate to nearest hundreds by rounding off. Now next let us see how to estimate to nearest thousands by rounding off. Okay. So now next, after tens, hundreds, next is thousands. So let us see few examples. Round off the following numbers to nearest thousands. The number given to you is 5230. Now 5230 will lie between 5000 and 6000. So now this is closer to 5000, right? So since 5230 is closer to 5000, it is rounded off to 5000. Next we have 6673. 6673 will lie between 6000 and 7000, and since it is, and what is the midway between this? 6500 is in between, so it is more than half of this, so it will be closer to 7000, correct? Here it is 5500 and this is less than this, so it will be closer to 5000. Here this is more than 6500, so it will be closer to 7000. So this number is rounded off to 7000. Now let us see another example. Now this is a 5-digit number, right? So now when you have a 5-digit number, you don't round it off to nearest 10,000s or nearest 10,000s, because here we are estimating by rounding off to nearest thousands. So when you have a 5-digit number, a number which is greater than thousands, it can be 5-digit, 6-digit, 7-digit or anything else, you don't consider this number. Consider only the 4 numbers, because for thousands position, the highest digit or will be the thousands digit. So you don't consider the number 6. So in that case, if you just take 5437, then which are the numbers which are less than this and greater than this in the thousands group? So 5437, if you take, below this it is 5000 and above this it is 6000, right? Then you write the number 6. So this number will lie between 65,000 and 66,000. So 65437 is closer to which number? It is closer to, now this is 655,000 and it is more than 65,000, so it will be closer to this number, right? So because of that reason, it is rounded off to 66,000. So it is, if you take, it is closer to this number. If you just consider 5431, it is closer to 6,000. Sorry, it is closer to 65,000, right? 65,437 is closer to 65,000, so it is rounded off to 65,000. So when you have to estimate to nearest thousands, if you have numbers with greater than 4 digits, then you don't consider the other digits but just concentrate on the first 4 digits and then see which are the nearest thousands to this, and then you accordingly find the rounding of the numbers. Now based on this, let us solve some examples. Now before we solve examples, let us see how to estimate the sum or difference. First example is estimate 5290 plus 17,986. Now this is a 4-digit number and this is a 5-digit number. So which is a greater number? 17,986 is greater than 5,290. Okay, so now when you're rounding off, you round off to the by considering the smaller number. Now this is the smaller number and this is a 4-digit number, so we will round off to nearest thousands by the general rule. Okay, so 5,290 lies between 5,000 and 6,000, and you know this is between, it is 5,500 and it is less than 5,500, so this number is closer to 5,000. So 5,290 rounds off to 5,000. Now when you are rounding off the bigger number, you have to use the same number that you have used or same place that you have used for the smaller number. For smaller number you have used thousands place to round off. So bigger number also you have to use thousands place to round off. So if you want to do that, you have to consider only the first 4 digits. So which are the first 4 digits? 7986. So 7986. So it is, which are the nearest thousands? 7,000 and 8,000. So this, between this is 7,500. This is more than 7,500. So it should be 8,000. Okay, so you know it is 8,000, nearest thousand. Then you put the remaining numbers. So it is 1, 1 and 1. So rounding off to, which is the, what is this number? 18,000. So 17,986 rounds off to 18,000. Now you add these rounded off numbers, and on adding you get 23,000. So the estimated sum is 23,000. Let us take another example. Estimate 5673 minus 436. Now which is a greater number among these two? The greater number is 5673 and 436 is smaller than this. And if you want to round off this number, then you will, it is a 3-digit number, so you will round off to nearest hundreds, correct? And then I told you, whichever place to you round off the smaller number, same place you have to round off the bigger number. Since you are rounding this off to nearest hundreds, this number also you have to round off to nearest hundreds. Okay, so if you want to round this number off to nearest hundreds, then you have to consider only up to hundreds places. So 673 I have to consider, and which are the hundreds which are nearest to this? 600 and 700. So in between you have 650, and this number is greater than 650, so it is closer to 700. So once you find out, then you put the remaining numbers. So it is 5, 5 and 5. So 5673 is closer to 5700. So 5673 rounds off to 5700. And 436, which are the two hundreds which are closer? 400 and 500, and you know this is closer to 400. So 436 rounds off to 400. Then you subtract and you get 5300. So the estimated difference is 5300. So when you find estimate of sum or difference, you see which is the greater number and the smaller number. So you have to consider the smaller number, and based on the number of digits it has, you round it off to the place which is there for the smallest number, and the larger number also you round off to that particular place. So this is how we estimate sum or difference. Now let us see how to estimate products. The general rule to estimate products is round off each factor to its greatest place, then multiply the rounded off factors. So let us see how it can be done. Let us take this example here. Estimate 81 multiplied by 479. Now you consider 479. The greatest place here is hundreds place. So you have to round it off to nearest hundreds. Okay. Which is the nearest hundred here? 479 has 400 and 500, and this is closer to 500. So you have to round off 479 to 500. What about 81? The greatest place here is tens place. So you have to round off 81 to nearest tens. So which is the nearest 10 to 81? 90. So you round off 81 to 90. So the estimated product is 500 multiplied by, this number is closer to 80. Okay, 80 if you take the nearest, 81 if you take the nearest 10 is 80 and 90, and this number is closer to 80. So you have to round off 81 to 80. So the estimated product is 500 multiplied by 80, which is 40,000. So this is the estimated product. So this is how we estimate sum, difference or product of two or more numbers. Now let us solve some more examples based on this. The first question is estimate the following using general rule. So whatever rules that we have seen just now, we have to use that rule to round off these two numbers. So first you have to find the sum of 730 plus 998. Now which is a greater number here? 998, and this is a smaller number, and the greatest place of the smaller number is hundreds place. So both the numbers you have to round off to closest 100. So 730 is, the two hundreds are 700 and 800, and this is closer to 700. So 730 is rounded off to 700. Next we will take 998. Okay, and if you see this number, the closest numbers are 900 and 1000, but this number is closer to 1000 than 900. So we take it to, or we round it off to 1000. So what is the estimated sum here? The estimated sum is 700 plus 1000, which is 1700. Now let us take another example. Give a rough estimate by rounding off to nearest 100, and also a closer estimate by rounding off to nearest tens. So you are given the numbers, and first you have to round off to nearest hundreds, and then you have to round off to nearest tens. So first let us round it off to nearest hundreds. First number is 439. 439 lies between 400 and 500, and it is closer to 400. So we round off 439 to 400. Next you have 334. 334 is between 300 and 400, and it is closer to 300. So 334 is rounded off to 300. Next you have 4317. Now 4317 also you have to round off to nearest hundreds. So we will take only up to hundreds place, which is 317. So 317 lies between 300 and 400, and you know this number is closer to 300. So you have to round it off to 300. Then you put the remaining digit, which is 4. Okay, so this number is rounded off to 4300. Then you add all these numbers to which it is rounded off. So 400 plus 300 plus 4300, and you get 5000. So the estimate to nearest 100 of the sum is 5000. In the next part it is said you have to estimate to nearest tens. Let us see how we can estimate to nearest tens. So first you consider 439. This is a 3-digit number. We have to estimate to closest or nearest tens. So we only take up to 2-digit 39. 39 lies between 30 and 40 and it is closer to 40. So you know it has to be 40. Then you put the remaining number, which is 4. Okay. So this number is rounded off to 440. Now let us take 339 or 334. Okay. Now you only consider 2-digit number 3, 34. This is lies between 30 and 40 and you know it is closer to 30, so you have to consider this number. Then you put the remaining digit. So this number is rounded off to 330. Next you have 4317. Now if you want to round it off to nearest 10, again you consider only the 2 digits, which is 17. So you have 17. It lies between 10 and 20. Okay. Now this is closer to 20, so you have to round it off to 20. Then you put the remaining numbers 43, here also 43 and here also 43. So this number is rounded off to 4320. So 4317 is rounded off to 4320. And on adding all these numbers I get 5090. So the estimated sum to nearest tens is 5090. Now the third type of problem is estimate the following products using general rule. You know what is the general rule to estimate the product? You have to take each of the factors and round it off to highest or greatest place. Okay. Now 1291, the greatest place is thousands. So you have to round it off to nearest thousands. So this number lies between 1000 and 2000 and this is closer to 1000. So 1291 rounds off to 1000. What about 591? 591 lies between 500 and 600 and it is closer to 600. So 591 rounds off to 600. And on multiplying, the estimated product is 6 lakhs. So you saw some of the examples where you estimate the product, sum or differences.